Predictive programming is a subtle form of psychological conditioning provided by the media to acquaint the public with planned societal changes to be implemented by our leaders. Alan Watt.
The reasons behind the savage's most primitive practice remain a mystery, but we do know that monogamy is an important tradition which allows the savages to combine the core values of their culture: ownership, competition, jealousy, and strife.
In an era saturated with media, the messages we consume daily are often more than mere entertainment. They are powerful catalysts shaping our perceptions, beliefs, and understanding of reality. As we navigate through films, television shows, music, and literature, we frequently encounter themes and narratives that seem to resonate with our innermost thoughts and fears. This phenomenon, known as predictive programming, invites us to examine the subtle yet profound ways in which media can influence our subconscious mind. In Predictive Programming in Media, Subconscious Inception, we delve into the intricate relationship between media and psyche, exploring how creators embed certain ideas and concepts within their works to affect societal norms and individual behavior. The power of storytelling transcends the screen, with stories acting as mirrors reflecting our collective anxieties and aspirations, while simultaneously planting seeds of thought that may shape our future. This book seeks not only to uncover the mechanisms behind predictive programming, but also to empower readers to become more astute consumers of media. By understanding the hidden layers of communication at play, we can cultivate a discerning mindset, enabling us to recognize and critically evaluate the ideas we encounter. As we embark on this journey together, let us uncover the potential of media to act as both a guiding force and a cautionary tale, revealing the profound impact it can have on our societal landscape and our personal lives. Join me as we explore the depths of this fascinating topic, unearthing the connections between the stories we tell, the messages we receive, and the subconscious beliefs that guide our reality. In our daily lives, we are inundated with various forms of media. From social media and advertisements to films and podcasts, the messages conveyed often go unnoticed, seeping quietly into the reefs of our subconscious. Predictive programming is the practice where media creators embed specific narratives or concepts that subtly influence the audience's thoughts and behaviors. This chapter lays the groundwork for understanding this phenomenon, its history, and its potential impact on society. The roots of predictive programming can be traced back to early storytelling. Ancient myths and fables had a profound effect on societal norms and behaviors. They significantly shaped cultural understandings and worldviews. However, the mechanization of storytelling in the 20th and 21st centuries marked a turning point in which media became a tool for both entertainment and subtle influence. In the early days of film, creators often reflected contemporary issues, weaving in societal fears and hopes. For instance, the post-World War II era brought forth a barrage of science fiction films that encapsulated the anxieties surrounding technology and communism. These films weren't just artistic expressions. They planted ideas regarding the future, steering public perception toward a predetermined path. The mechanisms of subconscious inception.
What's going on here, my friend?
Media operates on multiple levels. On a conscious level, we absorb the immediate storyline and visuals presented. Yet, beneath this layer lies a deeper interaction, the subconscious inception. This process often occurs in 4 distinct stages. 1. Repetition. Ideas and themes are repeatedly presented across various media. This repetitive exposure familiarizes the audience with concepts, making them seem more acceptable. 2. Normalization. As these ideas become ingrained, they begin to shape societal norms. What was once considered unconventional may gradually be accepted as the status quo. 3. Desensitization. Over time, continuous exposure to certain themes can lead to a desensitized response. Audiences may grow indifferent or accepting of situations they would have previously contested. 4. Internalization. Finally, these concepts move from external influences to internal beliefs. The audience may begin to embody the ideas presented as part of their worldview.
Not bad for a bunch of kids, huh?
Mama'd be real proud.
Advertising acts as one of the most potent forms of predictive programming.
I've lost almost 300
games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
Brands possess a unique ability to shape consumer identities, weaving narratives that align with desired personal aspirations. By crafting stories around their products, advertisers create a shared understanding that resonates with the audience's hopes, fears, and desires. Consider the depiction of luxury in advertising. Brands often embed societal ideals of success, happiness, and fulfillment into their messaging, encouraging audiences to equate the ownership of a product with achieving a particular lifestyle. Over time, these ideas permeate cultural consciousness, shaping the very fabric of societal expectations. To illustrate predictive programming, we can analyze various media examples that exemplify these concepts.
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams. Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
Films such as The Matrix and Minority Report explore themes of reality and free will, raising questions about control and surveillance that, while fictional, reflect contemporary anxieties surrounding technology and state power. These narratives do more than entertain. They influence public discourse and normalization of surveillance and control in our daily lives.
The future can be seen.
All we have to run on are the images that they produce.
We see what they see.
There hasn't been a murder in 6 years. There's nothing wrong with the system. It is
Perfect, I agree.
Murder can be stopped.
Similarly, television shows like Black Mirror epitomize the unsettling potential of technology. Each episode serves as a cautionary tale, projecting future scenarios based on current trends. As audiences witness these exaggerated realities, they become more receptive to discussions around the consequences of technology in a way that mirrors literary fables of yesteryear. The psychological underpinnings. Understanding predictive programming requires a grasp of the psychological theories that underpin how we absorb messages. Cognitive psychology reveals that our brains are wired to look for patterns and make connections. When media presents familiar themes, our brains link them to our existing beliefs, affording them greater credibility. Moreover, the social cognitive theory posits that observation significantly influences behavior. We learn and adapt by watching others. If a behavior or concept is repeatedly depicted in media, it becomes a blueprint for action and belief. The implications of predictive programming are vast and warrant critical examination. As media continues to evolve, so too does its influence on societal norms. The narratives presented today may very well shape the realities of tomorrow. It is imperative for consumers to cultivate critical thinking, enabling them to discern the messages being conveyed and recognize the patterns of influence. Predictive programming is a powerful tool that permeates our media landscape. Understanding its foundations is crucial for navigating the often subconscious influences shaping our beliefs and behaviors. As we move forward, we will delve deeper into specific examples, dissecting how they manifest in various forms of media and their broader societal implications. The journey ahead will empower readers to recognize and critically engage with the content they consume, fostering a more informed and conscientious interaction with the world around them. In the multifaceted world of media, ideas and images wield an extraordinary power, one that goes beyond mere entertainment. At the subconscious level, they can shape beliefs, influence behaviors, and forge identities. This insight invites us to explore the hidden mechanisms of how media, through predictive programming, plants seeds of thought that can grow unnoticed in the minds of individuals and, ultimately, in society. The role of the subconscious mind. To understand the impact of predictive programming, we first need to delve into the workings of the human mind, particularly the subconscious. The subconscious is a complex repository of memories, experiences, and emotions that operates below the level of conscious awareness. It continually absorbs information from our environments, often without our consent. This process is akin to a sponge soaking up water, where ideas and images are absorbed and stored for future reference. Research shows that the majority of our thoughts, decisions, and actions are influenced by unconscious processes.
What'd you think about that chapter on subliminal messaging?
Hey, I'm not really buying it. I'm fried.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough quarter.
Well, at least we got this material down cold.
You hungry?
I am. Hi, Mr. McDonald.
For example, studies in psychology have demonstrated that subliminal messages, fragments of information presented too quickly to be consciously perceived, can affect consumer behavior and voting patterns. Similarly, the images and narratives we encounter in media serve as subliminal messages, planting ideas that influence how we perceive reality. Media operates on a spectrum, ranging from overt messaging to subliminal suggestions. The art of Inception lies in the ability to blend ideas seamlessly into narratives, allowing the audience to engage with them without critical scrutiny. This subtle form of manipulation can occur through various techniques, including 1. Repetition.
Minneapolis earlier this month. You can see federal agents ramming through someone's door. The rifles are drawn, and the AP says the home belonged to a Liberian man, and agents forced their way in with only an administrative warrant. So if this memo is accurate, it's likely to further spike tensions between federal agents and anti-ICE protesters.
Repeated exposure to specific ideas creates a sense of familiarity. When a concept is presented multiple times, it begins to feel true or acceptable. For instance, recurring themes in films or advertisements effectively influence public perception and normalization of ideas. 2. Symbolism. The use of visual symbols can evoke powerful emotions and associations. A seemingly innocuous image can carry significant meanings that resonate with viewers on a subconscious level, prompting them to accept certain ideas without question. 3. Emotional appeal. Media that evokes strong emotions, fear, joy, anger, or nostalgia, can drive ideas deeper into the subconscious. When viewers emotionally connect with a narrative, they are more likely to internalize the messages embedded within it.
The administration did notch a temporary legal win today.
4. Social proof. Seeing others endorse or engage with specific narratives reinforces our acceptance of those ideas. When individuals observe their peers aligning with certain beliefs presented in media, they are more inclined to adopt similar viewpoints, further enabling predictive programming. The culmination of these mechanisms is predictive programming, where media effectively shapes societal consciousness. By embedding certain narratives within popular culture, media conglomerates can guide public sentiment and ideology over time. This process enables them to normalize concepts that might otherwise provoke resistance or skepticism when presented overtly. For instance, the portrayal of certain social issues, such as surveillance, artificial intelligence, or political themes, can shift public perceptions and attitudes. By exposing audiences to these themes repeatedly across various media formats, creators can pave the way for gradual acceptance and belief in these realities.
Interesting was these flight logs from Epstein's private jet, which were part of that investigation into Ghislaine Maxwell, and they really tell you a story of how close these guys are. Look at just a few of them. This is in 1993, for instance. This is the same year that we found as well that Jeffrey Epstein attended Donald Trump's wedding to Marla Maples. Trump flew on that plane 4 times with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell between Palm Beach, where Mar-a-Lago is, and where Epstein also owns a home. Let's fast forward then to 1994. Trump flew from Palm Beach to Washington, D.C. with his then wife, Marla Maples, his daughter, Tiffany, and a nanny before they returned to New Jersey that day. In August 1995, just he and Eric were on board with Epstein and Maxwell again. They flew from Palm Beach to Teterboro in New Jersey. And then in January 1997, Trump flew with the pair from Palm Beach to Newark, New Jersey. All of these trips, 8 in total, were documented in logs that I mentioned were from that trial.
Throughout history, various examples highlight the effectiveness of subconscious inception in media. Consider the impact of wartime propaganda during the 20th century. Films, posters, and radio broadcasts perpetuated specific narratives that shaped public opinion and reinforced national identity, often leading individuals to support government agendas without fully understanding the implications. In contemporary culture, Elements of predictive programming can be identified in blockbuster movies, television shows, and advertisements. By analyzing how these media constructs effectively utilize subconscious inception techniques, we can gain insight into the broader societal implications of such narratives. In examining subconscious inception, we reveal a vital aspect of media consumption, the ability of ideas and images to influence thought and behavior without conscious awareness. Understanding this phenomenon is crucial as we embark on an exploration of the various ways predictive programming permeates popular culture. By recognizing the subconscious mechanisms at play, we can better navigate the media landscape and develop a more discerning approach to the narratives that shape our realities. As we progress in this book, we will delve into the influence of media conglomerates, explore specific examples of predictive programming in movies, and uncover the broader implications these narratives have for individuals and society as a whole.
All you have to do is tell me what it's worth to you. What's a person worth?
No. What's one worth to you?
They say your factory is a haven. They say you are good.
Who says that?
Everyone.
The list is life. Whoever saves one life saves the world entire.
During a crucial period in the history of our nation and of the civilized world. Part of that history was written by others. The rest will be written by us.